Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we are going to film a planner kit lineup, and we're going to do this for 2 months, for January and for February, because I would really like to start publishing these at the beginning of the month again, and we simply must get caught up. January's already passed. We're already almost in the middle of February, so we're going to do both January and February, and then my hope is that in March I can actually publish one, on time. The last quarter of 2024 really got away from me. Lots of great memories, lots of great plans, but oh my goodness, it threw off my filming schedule so badly. So let's look at January 1st. Since it is already gone, I actually don't even have one of the kits that I need for this one, so I'll have to insert like a photo of it or a screenshot of it because I just recently ordered it. It was like a last minute change. So for my monthly kits, the first couple of months of the year, I'm going to use Planner Pixie Co. just because Itty Bitty Sticker Co. is not currently selling her monthly kits, which is totally fine. I can adapt, but I'm going to be using, I don't remember what this is called, and actually I think this one's discontinued anyway, but this is from Planner Pixie Co. So it comes with like a functional sidebar and a decorative sidebar. This is kind of like New Year's themed. Hopefully you could see that in the frame. I think you get the idea. And then this is like the main sheet. It's undated, which I like because I've been preferring to redate my monthlies with a monthly start lately. This is some more decoration, and then some functional boxes, and then another really functional sheet. So tons of labels in this, probably more than I'll actually use in a month, but it's better to have more than less, I guess. So that'll be my monthly kit, and I will say for these monthly kits, I'm going to be turning to my Michael's Recollection sticker book because it has not only the days of the week, so I'll probably use the gold ones with these first two monthly kits that I'm going to show you, because I think that'll work well with both this art and the one that I've got pulled for February. And then I've also got, well, I might actually have to use the black one for this one because I'm pretty sure I used this one a couple of years ago for my wedding. But yeah, I'll probably use the black one. I think that'll work fine. And then this also has date numbers or date squares as well, so I can use this. Michael's might still sell this if you need something like this. I prefer to buy this type of sticker in this format because the whole book is super affordable. So that'll be my monthly kit. And then for the very first week of January, I already planned this one, or kind of like memory kept as I went along with this week because it was in my 2024 planner, but I'm going to film it for you in my 2025 planner. So I don't even know what week this is supposed to be, December 30th. And this kit is from Cinderella Paper. It's called Resolution. It came with lots of freebie fashion and pattern extras, which are really cute. And then as far as the actual kit goes, I really loved the teal in this kit. I think it's gorgeous. And I love that it's got like the 2025 in the Christmas tree. My Christmas tree was definitely still up at this point, and I love a firework pattern. I don't know what it is about a firework pattern in art, but I will always buy it. So this is the kit, and I love that there's fireworks on the bottom washi. I love the look of fireworks. Don't always love the sound, but love the look. And then I just have a little Plannahannah freebie. I can't remember what this color is called. I don't think it's Pixie Gold because it's got stars in it. Maybe it's called Gold Stars, but it's got a few New Year's related things there. So that is for the first full week of January. And then for the second full week of January, so the one that starts the January 6th, we went ice skating, and that was kind of like a last minute decision. So I was planning to use a kit that I'll show you in a little bit instead because it was like the lead up to our anniversary. However, it didn't rain at all like in January in Northern California, which is very bizarre. So I didn't really want to use that rainy week kit. And so I switched to Apple Blossom Prints Ice Rink in the mini kit format. So I'll pop a screenshot of that over here as I'm talking, and that'll be really cute. And I also have a little bit of like Pixie Hollow as well, I think, that I can throw in with that. I think it would look good with that kit. And then I have this Cinderella Paper Winter Bucket List that I'll obviously use the ice skating sticker for because those are one of my few ice skating stickers. I have a ton of these Winter Bucket List freebies that she's done over the years. So that is for January 6th. It's also my friend's birthday that day. Then the week of January 13th, I'm going to use this kit by Cinderella Paper called Frosty, because this is our wedding anniversary and we did go to Tahoe for a quick weekend getaway. So again, lots of freebies here. So I love this braided hair girl and these pair right here. And then I wanted to use this for our anniversary because I had hoped we could go to Tahoe and have kind of like a snowy weekend. And then this is the kit. This box as well I thought would be very cute for an anniversary. So our anniversary was January 14th. And also there's like a champagne bottle and some flowers there too. So I thought this would be cute for an anniversary. To go with it, I have a really old Scribble Prints Co. foil bundle that I've used before. I think I used this last when we did our beach photo shoot, like a couple months after our wedding, as a makeup photo shoot. This is mixed metal, I think Pixie Gold and Pixie Hollow. And it's just like the twinkle format. There's not a whole lot left here, but I thought this would look really neat with like the snow, and it kind of mimics how light reflects off the snow. This is actually blinding me, but I kind of love it. So that'll be everything for the week of January 13th, Cinderella Paper Frosty for our Tahoe trip. And then for the week of January 20th, I started classes this week. I really only had one day of classes because I'm teaching Monday, Wednesday, and the Monday was a holiday. It was Martin Luther King Day. But I have this kit called You'll Find Me Reading. Did I get to reading any books this week in January 20th? Unfortunately, no, but I teach English, so books are always relevant, even if I'm teaching classes where they're not necessarily reading a whole book, but they are reading to some extent. So these are the Extra Fashion people, gorgeous. And I also love this kit because it's got a cat in it, of course. It's got this cute Dachshund in it. And I also just thought this was a good like winter color scheme. So I wanted to try and use it in January. I love this book pattern. Oh, I love this fashion person too. So I just thought this would be a good way to transition into the spring semester, because like I said, I teach English, so books must be involved. So that's everything for January 20th. I don't have any specific foil pulled there. And then this will be our last January kit, our transition to February. So this is for the week of January 27th. And January 27th is our Adoptiversary with our first cat, Miss Genevieve. And this is the kit that I said I was going to use the week before our anniversary because I wanted to kind of commemorate us getting married in a huge rainstorm 2 years ago. And I liked this box for that. But like I said, it didn't rain the week before our anniversary this year. It was a very dry January in the literal sense in California. But it did rain the first weekend of February. So that's where this kit, Cinderella Paper Walking in the Rain, comes in. Also because it was our Adoptiversary with our cat. This kit has a cat in it, so that's cute. She doesn't look like that, but our other cat, Clover, often looks like this mentally. They're both calicos. So let's flip through the kit first, and then we'll get into the fashion boxes. So yeah, rainy day scene. We spent this weekend at home, I think, because I was exhausted after the first couple of weeks of the semester, and it did start pouring rain. So February has been a lot rainier than January was, which is so weird because the last 2 Januaries have just been sopping wet. So because, you know, we had plans. We were moving last year, and the year before that we were planning a wedding. So, you know, of course it poured rain those winters, but this winter has been kind of weirdly dry. Love this box still. Very cute. And then we have some patterns that were included. Sorry, there was a weird noise outside. And then I just pulled some random bits of foil in different colors that I thought would fit. So this looks like some sort of periwinkle from Plan With Me stickers. It says Cozy Days Ahead. That's a full box overlay. And then these are hole reinforcers, which I use a spiral planner. So like I don't use them for their intended purpose, but I feel like I could use them as deco at the top. And then there's a January 2025 script. Then I have some like purple confetti from Planner Pixie Cut. It says You Are Enough and Be Real Not Perfect, so I could include that. And then I have some like lavender hollow from Planet Hannah with various scripts, so if any of these are used this week or if I have need for those, I will use those. So that brings us to the end of January. Let's go ahead and transition over to February. So these are weeks that have mostly not happened yet. All right. So for the monthly kit, I've got another Planner Pixie Co. kit. I really don't know what to use for my March monthly, by the way, and like February is going to be over so quickly. It always is every year, especially the years where we don't have leap day. So I don't want to use the St. Patrick's Day kit. I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day except to make jokes about my cat Clover. I don't know, but everything's St. Patrick's Day themed with March, so it's really hard. But yeah, here's the decorative sidebar and the functional sidebar for this kit. And then this is going to be like my ode to Valentine's Day because I don't have space in my weekly kit lineup for Valentine's Day this year. And my husband's birthday, my sister's birthday, which is February 10th, is always going to take precedence over Valentine's Day. And honestly, it's just been the last few years where I have finally let go of how salty I am about Valentine's Day. We don't have time to get into all of this. I have been with my husband for 12 years. And it has only been the last few years where I like have leaned into how corny Valentine's Day can be. We've celebrated it like every year we've been together, but for some reason after getting married, that's when I'm like, Valentine's Day is cool now to me. So yes, this is kind of like a cozy Valentine's Day kit. This is her newer format for monthly kits. I always go for a heart-shaped pizza. I love flowers. I love chocolates. I love wine. I love everything about Valentine's Day. It's only the last couple of years that I've been willing to accept that about myself. Hi, Clover. Clover doesn't like that I'm not paying attention to her. Clover's my Valentine's too. We wholly lean into Galentine's Day with the cats here, at least I do. And then there's the functional page. So that'll be my way to incorporate Valentine's Day into my planner this year, just because I already had so many other kits that looked good for for February. And yeah, my husband and my sister's birthday, always going to take precedence over Valentine's Day, and they are during the same week this year. So hold on, I gotta flip my planner so that I know the names of these kits, because I do write them, if you don't know, in Post-it notes that I put in my monthly view so that I know what I'm talking about. Let's get into the weekly kits. So really I could have used this kit anytime, but this is Fantasy Day by Cinderella Paper. Can the fashion boxes please exit the building? Thank you. Okay. So like I said, this is Fantasy Day by Cinderella Paper. I thought this would be a good lead in to my husband and my sister's birthday week. Again, love how Kittenish Jess is drawing like long braided hair lately. If only I could get my hair to look like that. And then we have these guys too. Very cute. Love the cat with the dragon wings. That reminds me of my kitten Clover. And I just really wanted to use this kit. I feel like it's kind of Valentine's-ish or February-ish, but then also works because my husband is big into Lord of the Rings, which is referenced in here, Game of Thrones, Dungeons and Dragons, and my sister, whose birthday is the same as my husband's, is really into reading lately too. I don't know if she's so much into like sci-fi and fantasy, but she's into book stacks, let's put it that way, I think. So really love this art, and I thought February would make the most sense for where to put it. This could have also been a March kit. And then I just have a tiny bit of foil. I think this is Pixie Rose from Plannahannah. This was a freebie. So that'll be the week of February 3rd. Very cute. And then the next week, we're going to use a very different like color scheme for the week where Valentine's week falls. And that's because February 10th is both my husband's birthday as well as my sister's birthday. So to go along kind of with the fantasy theme from the previous week, I really hope things have been in frame, I'm sorry. We've got Sci-Fi Fan, and this is the version from Apple Blossom Prints. So my husband's a big sci-fi fan, and when this art came out last year, like with Dune and everything, and Star Wars, and so many things, I was like, I feel like I have to use this. And Lego, I feel like I have to use this for his birthday. So absolutely love this. It's so cute. Very different vibe than you would normally have the week of Valentine's, but I'm kind of in love with switching it up right now. It's really hard to turn these pages because they're matte paper. Absolutely love it. Totally here for it. So that's the main kit, and then let's see, these were the freebie full boxes that came with it. He's also really into video games. And then I got the Fashion One add-on because, again, with the braided hair, this reminds me of my sister. And then the cat and the guy together reminds me of my husband. If we didn't have calico cats, I feel like we would have black cats because that's his vibe. So that is for the week of February 10th. So that'll be Sci-Fi Fan. And then the last 2 weeks of February, we don't have any set plans or set holidays, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. These might get switched out or moved around, but the week of February 17th, I feel like I very much associate museums with February. It might be because I feel like Free Museum Day in California, especially in Sacramento, is always in February. I think it's like the first weekend, so we already missed it. But, you know, it's usually rainy here, so we might go to an art museum. My husband mentioned it like last week, and I was like, I don't really feel up for it. But maybe for the long weekend, we'll go to one of the local museums. And these are just leftovers from, what is this called? Rainy Days by Cinderella Paper. I used this last year in April when we didn't go to a museum, but I just liked the art. But I tried to save the art-related full boxes for a time when we actually did go to a museum. And because I have solid bottom washi, I have this gold bow freebie from, I think it was from Scribble Prints Co. So I saved like the very artistic boxes for an art gallery week, so we'll use that. And then I have these gold foiled like kind of filigree corners, also from Scribble Prints Co. that I thought would look good as well. So might use this that week of February 17th, or might switch it to another week, depending on what actually happens. And then finally, the week of February 24th, I have a Sims related kit. I haven't played The Sims in a while. I think the last time was a few years ago. I don't currently have a great computer for that type of game, but I do own several Sims 4 expansion packs, like the Pets one, obviously, the Big City one. And I've been wanting to use this art for a really long time, and we need to buy like a new couch and kind of like redo our living room, in my opinion. So I feel like Sims could kind of go along with that. I feel like end of February is when we might finally like make some decisions about that. So I thought this would go well with this. So this is called Motherload. This is the version from Cinderella Paper. And I've just really been wanting to use this. And I think for if I'm not going to be playing like the actual Sims video game, I might as well be simming in real life, aka redecorating my living room. I absolutely love this Plum Bob little thing pattern. And also this has like a lot of pastels in it, which I associate with February. I'm not much of a pastel person most of the year, so February is kind of where I put that in my planner. So I just thought this would be a good way to transition from February into March. So that'll be everything for this lineup. Like I said, just trying to get back on track so that we can actually look at the month ahead for once moving forward. So my goal is that in March, we will do that. We will film the lineup ahead of time so that we are actually looking at the month ahead instead of just constantly looking back. I'll still be pretty behind on Plan With Me's. Sorry about that. I have a bunch filmed. The hard part for me is making sure that I actually have time to voice them over, because that's kind of the tiring part. I love putting down stickers, but talking on camera or talking into a microphone, that takes a little bit more mental energy because I don't want to say anything dumb, right? But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you used in January or what you are planning to use in February, and I will talk to you in my next video.